eeriest of alleys. I tread upon the throat of the poor. I infiltrate the security of your schools. There's no rules. There's no bounds to my plight. My weapons are not visible to the naked eye. And I will destroy you by any means necessary. Doesn't matter who you are. White collar, blue collar, young, old, red and yellow, black and white. Chase your money. You can do whatever you like. I especially like little girls.
Hi, I'm Lanice Chantal with Skymount Studios, and I am here with Miss Tomeka Allen and Marquita McNear from the play CHRONICLES, Man's Transformation from Darkness to Light. Can you guys introduce yourselves to the audience?
Like you're saying, I'm Tomeka Allen. I'm from a little town called Oxford, North Carolina. I came up here to go to school. Started off as a voice major. Was compelled to change my major to drama. So at UNCG, I got my BA in drama and my minor in dance. And it's been the best thing that's happened to me. I took one writing course, playwriting, and it changed my life. And I realized that that's what I wanted to do with my life. So here I am. And then not too long after, I met up with Marquita McNair. And she was, I met her at a casting call. She was an actress at the time, still is. She acts, but she's also my business advisor. She helps stage manage, tell people what to do, whatever. She does it. If I need her to sew a costume or something, or build a house or set whatever, she be right there trying to do it. But yeah, she's my right hand, ride or die. You know, we've been through a lot, you know, with sight. So I'm happy to have her on my side.
Okay. So can you guys tell us a little bit about the play, what is it about, and how you guys came up with the storyline?
The writing process for me was interesting because it started out as another play. And then I looked at it and I said, no, this isn't working. So I laid it down for 2 months. And then I woke up one morning and I heard a voice say, get your pen and your paper and write. So that's what I did. I started writing. I started hearing lines and stuff, and I just started writing it. It ended up being some type of a choreo poem. And so that's how it started. And when I read it, I was like, okay, this is it. This is what it is. That's how sight evolved into what it is today. So yeah, that was my writing process. I forgot the other question that you asked along with that.
Well, what is CHRONICLES?
CHRONICLES, Man's Transformation from Darkness to Light is just a series, basically, of situations, whether it be negative, positive, whatnot, but mostly negative, that we deal with, struggles that we deal with on a daily basis. A lot of us are dealing with HIV, breast cancer. We're dealing with 1 in 10 Americans use antidepressants, and that's ridiculous. The U.S. is the wealthiest country, and among all the developed countries, we have the highest crime rate. It's just so much going on, and I'm really tired of seeing all of our black men in prison. I don't want anyone in prison, don't get me wrong, but 1 in 3 are gonna serve prison time, and different things like that. So, you know, my goal is to put it out there, and that's why it's called Sight. To put it out there, maybe if people can see it, they can change. So yeah, that is what I do. I'm kind of sort of like the watchman. You know, I see it and I put it out there. You know, so that's what I want to do. Alert a lot of people.
Now, putting the director's cap on for Psych Chronicles, how was there any challenges for you?
Oh my God.
We'll be here for 2 hours.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. A couple of the most crucial challenges that I've had, basically, is just getting a lot of people together in one place on time, same day for rehearsals, you know, and you know, I have to compete with day jobs, catastrophes, things that happen, sickness, stuff like that. So it's just getting everyone together to do that. Now, I would love to be able to take them away from their day jobs and just say, hey, I got you, you know, here's your money, you know. I want to get to a point where I can just say, you know, you don't even have to worry about that anymore. I got you. Here's your paycheck. And let's do it. You know, let's travel here. Let's travel there. So day jobs and perils and stuff like that is has been a challenge. And did you want to talk about any challenges?
No, you covered it.
Oh, and actually, most of the cast of Sight have been blind. You know, we had problems with lighting, and everyone went blind. You know, so we
That's still a sore topic today.
Yes. Oh, she had it the worst, I think. But like I said, that's my ride or die. She's still right here, even though you know that happened, and I know that. And to be great, you have to go through obstacles. You have to go through trials. You have to go through valleys and everything to get where you need to be. And, you know, that's how you know, who's with you, you know, basically.
Yeah. And in the play, can you talk a little bit, I know you touched a little bit in the earlier questions about Psych Chronicles, what it's about. Can you talk specifically about some of the issues you will see in the play?
Yes.
Breast cancer,
HIV.
anger management.
A lot of that. Alcoholism, drug abuse.
Spousal abuse.
Yes. What is the people in the military? They have
PTSD.
PTSD. We touch on that.
So a lot of heavy topics.
A lot of heavy topics. And sexual addicts.
Sexual abuse.
Yes. Yes.
And now, because it's such heavy topics, such sensitive topics, would you just say that any age group could come? Like, because I know some people are touchy-feely about letting their kids come to something that's so heavy because they don't want to expose their child to it.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say to a concerned parent?
You go ahead. I'll piggyback off of you.
Well, no, I know Tomeka will put an age limit, on it. But and realistically, we want it to be a family, event. And yes, some of the topics are heavy, but there's not an age limit on a child being abused. It doesn't start at 10 years old. It could be at 5. It could be at 6. But something that's done in the play, something that's said, could touch them enough to know that this happened to me, but I can get past it. And then they're not later on in their life still dealing with something that tormented them as a child. So little kids have anger management issues. I mean, I see 6-year-olds all the time have temper tantrums, falling out, throwing things. So it's not that it is adult topics, but this day and age, there's no age limit on who they touch and at what age and what time in their life. So.
And to piggyback off of her, like I said, these are 911 problems and situations, so you have to apply 911 solutions. So, okay, 10 years old and up, maybe we can watch it, whatnot, to keep them from being too overwhelmed. But, this is something that I believe all people could benefit from.
And when you were coming up with Psych Chronicles, did you ever picturing the play turn into a movie?
I didn't. Honestly, I thought the show would play once and, I just want to see how it feels to get my feet wet.
Kind of go with the flow.
Yeah. Just that, okay, we put the play on, but something happened in the theater that we performed. People were crying. People were just hugging me in tears. They were, people need to see this. Oh my God, you should do this, you should do that. And we ended up praying together in the theater, like the entire audience. They just wanted to pray. And like I was holding hands with people from different religions and everything. It was just, so it was amazing. And then and there, it was going to be like a college tour, and then they wanted to be a USO tour and perform for the troops. And we still want to do that, and we're working towards that. We are performing locally in the Triad or whatnot. We will be performing in Maryland next year. So we got some stuff coming up, and we'll come wherever.
Okay. And here locally, what venues do you usually perform it in?
Called Clue Multicultural Arts Center. We performed there. In High Point, we performed at Arthur's Blues and Jazz Club. In Thomasville, we performed at Citadel of Faith Christian Fellowship Ministries. Alexander Devereaux's here on High Point Road.
I love that restaurant.
Oh yeah. We've done all kinds of small trailers without the camera. We'll go and perform at different venues or whatnot, just little snippets. And so many places. So yeah, we're all over the place.
Okay. And as a director, what is the one thing you want people to take away from it, as far as how do you want the people who come to the shows to kind of feel once they leave?
If I can do anything, I want that one thing that plagues them the most. I want them to find some type of a peace. I want them to find some type of I want the play to catapult them into some kind of a change or closure, or you know what, I gotta do something different now. So I want to invoke change. I want them to see themselves on stage in a positive way, because no one is isolated as bad. No one is isolated as this and that. No, we all deal with this stuff. I am a victim of molestation and sexual abuse as a child. I am. So, we all deal with this. So I don't want no one to be isolated. I want them to take this and take it home and do something about it. I want them to change.
Okay. And how can we contact you? Do you have a website, social media?
Website, www.CHRONICLES.com. We are on Facebook. The URL should be showing up on the screen right now. Look us up, Site Chronicles. If you want to contact me to audition, to support, to donate, whatever it is, you can contact me at sitechronicles@gmail.com.
Well, it was lovely interviewing the both of you guys. I wish you well in your
Thanks
Site
for having
Chronicles.
us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.